Hi there and welcome to the Shoo Rayner drawing channel on YouTube. And today I'm going to show you how to draw a poinsettia for a Christmas card. But let's not talk about it. Let's do it. Well, this is my third attempt at this. What are we going to do? Let's have it. We're going to have it in a bowl, in a plant pot kind of thing. This is a poinsettia. And the shops are starting to fill up. You know it's Christmas when the shops sort of fill up with poinsettias. So this is going to be the kind of a flower. I know it's not a flower. Okay. Poinsettias are not, well, the red bits anyway are not flowers. They're leaves. So the leaves come out kind of red, and then they slowly turn green. And as the flower grows up, then you know it's always kind of got at the end of each shoot there is kind of red flowers. There's my phone searching for a signal, and I'm just kind of doing that to kind of get the feeling of where they're going to come out from. So each leaf is a different size, unlike a flower which will have all its petals kind of pretty much the same. Well, I'm going to have that one there quite big. Just a tiny little one sticking out there, another tiny little one over the top there. And just to make it a bit more interesting, then I'm going to have that kind of curling over as well. So that will be kind of coming up like that. Right, I'll have a little one there. I'll have a much bigger one. They're quite spade-like. The bigger they get, and then some of them had this kind of weird edge. They're all kind of, you know, some of them are a bit more crinkly and winkly. So so you can have a certain amount of artistic license on the shape, and I think probably it even helps to make it look more authentic by making it just slightly more wrinkly, and you want one or two kind of behind as well. So trying to think, in fact that one will probably be in front because that would be a bigger one that's kind of below, so that would be right. And again, let me think, I'll put a bigger one kind of down behind there, and then this one can come over the top like that. We'll have just a little one there, and a kind of a bigger one, but that will again fold over just to kind of make it more interesting. I think we'll have that fold over there as well, and we'll have just a little baby one there. And then we need to kind of put some bigger ones. These will be green leaves higher, kind of coming in underneath there like that, and maybe in the back there. Right, good. I'm going to try drawing this in, and now think about what's on the top first, and kind of try and get the shape of the leaf in, so that will be kind of going that way, slightly curved. And right, and also you want to get these stalks quite well defined here, because they will that will help to get the feeling of it coming out like a flower, but it's not a flower, remember, I know. So there we go, like that. So, well, this is 2011 that I'm doing this. It's actually 1st of December, so something about December really makes it start to feel a bit more Christmassy, like things are, like Christmas is not that far away. Mind you, I don't know, I can't quite see what's going on there. I don't know what country you're in, you might not have Christmas at all, and I'm wondering what on earth I'm talking about. But you know, it's kind of, everybody goes crazy at Christmas, buying. Shops are selling Christmas presents. And I don't know, I think every country has. If you don't really do Christmas, then you'll do something that's along the same lines of kind of gift giving and family celebration, getting together. And Christmas, of course, is a religious festival, but I think in this country most of that has been forgotten about. It's become more of a shopping festival, really. And he says cynically that, but I'm certainly starting to feel a little bit Christmassy. Well, especially since last Friday. So it's, where are we? Thursday today. Yeah, over a week ago we had our Christmas lights turned on in Colford, in the little town where I live. If you go, I'll put a link up here. If you go and have a look at the Shoo Rayner Life channel, you will be able to see the Christmas lights being turned on. You'll see what kind of fun it is. And Colford is quite famous for being the first town to put its lights up quite often. And so you get, we've even been on the BBC 9 o'clock news about how shocking it is that Colford has its lights up in October. And of course it didn't have its lights up in October. It's just lazy journalists telling rubbish stories. And what happens is that the lights are put up by volunteers. I think a lot of them are firemen and things, and firemen are quite involved in putting up the lights and everything. And so they have to kind of start putting the lights up really early. And putting the lights up in October is not the same as actually switching them on. But hey, who wants to ruin a good story? And the press never let the facts get in the way of a good story, do they? So yeah, so go and have a look at that video. We used to have, when I first moved here about 20 years ago, we used to have Carnival, and which was a kind of an oldish tradition, and people would dress up trucks, and they'd all dress up in fancy dress, and they'd all parade, and it'd be great fun. It was all at night with the lights on, and very magical. And that's kind of died, I'm afraid. I don't know why. But turning on the Christmas lights has kind of taken over that kind of role now. So here we are. I'm putting it in this kind of Christmassy pot, which is very like one that we got in Las Vegas, of all places. Why would you go to Las Vegas to buy Christmas things? Never mind. So we're going to have... I'm going to call that it. I'm going to erase the pencil lines. If I can find my eraser. Yep, there we are. I'm going to erase the pencil lines, and making sure, of course, that the ink is dry. And these Rotring Tikky pens, I like them because they dry waterproof, and they dry very quickly. But they're not like other pens. They're like this kind of thing. They smell, and these ones don't. So that's why I like them. I'm not paid to promote them or anything. I just really do like them, and I use them all the time. Okay, I'm going to paint this now. Okay, so I'm painting in all the petals, but they're not petals, because remember, I'm painting them all in a kind of vermilion red, and the pot as well. And then dropping in, while it's still wet, I'm dropping in more pure colour, and then letting it dry. Painting the yellow for the flower bits. And then getting the kind of the basic green in, just to get a feel for the whole thing. And then washing in some darker green underneath, and starting to get a kind of a shape for the leaves, which I'm kind of doing again with red on the top here now. So it's putting wet colour onto dry colour. Now here I'm just kind of building up the shadows, really, and there you go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, keep coming back to the Shoo Rayner Drawing channel on YouTube. And please like and favourite, because that really helps my channel. Make sure you're subscribed too, so you know where to come back to. Look, there's a button there for the Christmas drawing playlist, so there's lots of things on there. And why not just go straight over and have a look at how to draw a nice snowman. In the meantime, keep drawing. Practice. And I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.